Hello Gemini, welcome back to the Lynx Tarot. This is Monica, and this reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May or the next 30 days. We're covering money, career, love, and any spirit messages that want to come through. Let's see what your first card is here from Power of Surrender. Surrender your fear of intimacy. You are ready to let love in. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. Okay, so this could be in the form of friendships, of, intimacy with your current partner, opening your heart to being friends. Because everything needs to start on a friendship level, or friendship needs to eventually develop, okay? So it's not just with a romantic partner or a potential romantic partner. This could be with friends or family members. I'm thinking of sisters right now. I feel like there's like sisters who have been combating about something, but you're actually close and you really love one another. So it's time to let your defenses down a little bit, open your hearts to listening to one another. And even if the other person can't do this right now, if you can be the conduit for the other person doing this as well. So sisters just popped into my head, something about sisterhood, like your sister is your best friend. So that's a specific message. That's not for everyone. More generally speaking, surrendering your fear of intimacy. This is just learning to trust that not everyone out there is out to get us or hurt us. There's a way to protect ourselves and have our hearts open at the same time. And oftentimes, I think trust has to be in there somewhere. So learning to trust yourself, learning to trust past lessons that you've learned. If you feel like you have chosen, the wrong friends or didn't use the best judgment in friendships and relationships in the past. This is opening your heart to yourself to learn to trust that you have learned and you don't have to have such thick walls against everybody. I feel like somebody listening, you have thick walls against just about everyone, like people that you really didn't need to guard yourself against. And somebody in your life is wondering why you're so cold. And I'm not saying you're cold, Gemini. It's just that somebody is wondering that about you. They think it's them. They think they did something to cause you to shut them out, give them the cold shoulder, or just behave in a cold manner toward them. So they think that it's them. So that's an important thing for you to know right now, to take a look at yourself. Like ask yourself, why am I doing this? Is it really that person that I feel guarded against, or am I not trusting myself and I'm guarded against everyone? Okay, that was a pretty deep message. Let's jump over here to the Angel Wisdom Tarot and see what else we have. I've already pre-shuffled as usual. And I might stop shuffling on camera and just do my pre-shuffle before I turn the camera on and just cut on camera. So if you prefer seeing shuffling on camera or don't mind either way, please let me know in the comments below. And I hope I remember to say this for every reading. Okay, you have the 9 of Air, and you are an air sign, Gemini. 9 of Air, or the 9 of Swords. And this also is Archangel Michael. This card represents Archangel Michael. So call on Archangel Michael for protection as you start to learn to open your heart to people that you care about or potential new connections. Unfounded fear. Yeah, a lot of your fears are unfounded, maybe because of things that happened in the past and you're afraid they're going to happen again. Expecting the worst, thus creating self-fulfilling prophecy. So if you're expecting the worst, like you'll never have close love, close friendships, close relationships, by you cutting yourself off, you're fulfilling that prophecy of not having that because you're not doing your part in opening up to these possibilities. So that's just something to keep in mind, something to work with, because it's a possibility for you. This is just how you can get there. Okay, it says allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the situation. Sleepless nights, refocus your thoughts. Okay, so someone is having sleepless nights and maybe for some reason you can't sleep and it's an outside reason, like maybe you didn't have enough water that day or you had too much caffeine or something. But when you wake up, your mind is racing about all of these, things that you're worried about or things you're unhappy about. So do what you can during the day to ensure you have a better night's sleep. Like maybe you need a little more exercise or something like that. Everybody's different. Another air card, 2 of Swords. Very interesting. So we have Archangel Haniel here. Being able or unwilling to make a decision. Follow your own heart rather than trying to make others happy. Pretending there is no problem and overanalyzing a situation. So yeah, that makes sense. Like pretending there is no problem. So there might be a little bit of disconnect in an important relationship or a few important relationships in your life. Because I think, Gemini, something's bothering you. And you're shutting off part of your heart to important people in your life. So let's go deeper here. These are important messages. This is to help you learn how to feel better, get into a better place that you want to be in. We have the Knight of Fire or the Knight of Wands. Passionate, confident, charismatic, restless, events requiring immediate action. Trust your instincts, stay focused, and a passionate relationship. So this is really exciting that the passion is here for you. Like, the first card was surrendering your fear of intimacy, but here we have passionate energy coming in here, okay? So when you feel passionate about something, try not to immediately shut it out. Take a look at it. Now, I'm not saying, just open up to trust just anyone and anything that comes your way. No, you need to learn to trust your judgment, have an open heart, but a protected heart at the same time. But not in fear. Okay, that message, a similar message anyway, at least, has been coming up a lot. I'm going to clarify with the Everyday Witch. As always, all decks are listed below, and I would greatly appreciate it if you would like, share, and subscribe. It would really help my channel, help get this video out to people who need to hear it. Okay, so clarifying the 9 of Swords, we have the Ace of Cups. Yep, let that love in. That love is here. There's love around you, Gemini. You're just not letting it in, okay? 2 of Swords is being clarified by the 8 of Cups. Yeah, walking away from something. So you've walked away from something or certain people who were just not good for you, not treating you right, or causing a lot of drama and chaos and dragging you down, which you do get a lot in your readings. I feel like you're nearing the other side of this now, okay? So you walk away from this stuff, but you're guarded, and that's okay. It's okay and healthy to protect ourselves. We need to kind of, be our own parent, so to speak. So it's good to protect ourselves, but let's find this balance. Am I shutting out people who I love because I am afraid that it's going to be the way it was with those chaotic people or those people that drain my energy? So it's about seeing the whole picture, both sides to the story. The Knight of Wands is being clarified by the 6 of Swords. We have another moving on card, moving away card. Moving away from difficult situations, dramatic situations, chaotic situations onto something that's more peaceful and harmonious. This could also be a location. It could be a new home, place of work, new business in general. Okay, so if you say you work from home or you have your own business and you work from home, you might be doing something different or finding a way to make it work better. You're in a more peaceful place. I'm getting somebody listening, and this happens with me sometimes. Although I'm not a Gemini, sometimes working from home can be a little chaotic depending on what's going on outside. Okay, like just as I was getting ready to do readings, landscaping turns up again. And I appreciate landscaping, and it's important that I look at both sides to this. I'm just like, why is it they, to me, seem to come on a random schedule? But it's not really random. There was rain for a couple of days, so they couldn't be here when they're normally here. Then I went to record today as the sun was coming out and they turned up, so I couldn't really record with the lawnmowers going. So it might be something that's going on in your surroundings and you need to find a more peaceful time of day. Like for instance, for me, I had to just chill, and be like, okay, that's okay. I'll wait till they're done mowing the lawn, weed whacking, and then I'll start reading. And sometimes they come back around for finishing touches, and I'm just, going to be tolerant of that and just open up to peace, but doing my part by waiting a little while before getting frustrated and wait till the noise dies down. Hope this all makes sense, because I feel like there's some deeper messages in what I'm saying to some of you. I feel like something similar pertains to some of you watching, where you just have to adapt a little bit rather than get angry and fight against it and say, no, it has to be this way. And if I can't do these readings right now at this time when landscaping is making a lot of noise outside, I'm just going to be mad and think the universe is against me. No, that's not the case. So it might be a different story for each of you, but similar message, okay? The universe is not against you. God is not against you. We need to do our part in adapting. And our angels, God, guides, angels, they come in and help guide us when we're not resistant. Okay, so that's another message here. So we have the Nine of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Magician. Here's your card, Gemini. You are strongly in your power. Whatever you want to attain or manifest, achieve right now, you have the tools. You have it at your fingertips. Okay, and I think you know this. One of those things is love. A lot of you have love right here at your fingertips. Two of Swords, Eight of Cups is being clarified by the Fool, new beginnings and freedom, shedding those chaotic relationships, connections, situations, jobs even. Okay, being free of that, on to something new, more exciting, and being open to success, the possibilities, more possibilities coming your way to move forward for success, love, connections, and you wouldn't have gotten here if you didn't shed the chaotic situations and people. The Knight of Fire and the Six of Swords is being clarified by another Six of Cups. So if you like numerology, look up 6 and 66. You're on the right karmic path right now. You might be coming across somebody new. This could be someone from your past, because this card often symbolizes connecting with someone from our past, but not necessarily. And it often comes with a warning about past connections turning back up. That could be a minor message for someone here. For others of you, I think along with the Six of Swords, this is just about a fresh start, and it could be with someone who means a lot to you in your life. Okay, you're going to have a lot more peace between the two of you, and this could be because you're moving to a more peaceful place, a more peaceful neighborhood, or one of you is finding a better job and more peace in the workplace, and it's helping you in your relationship to come to a more peaceful place with one another. Okay, I like that. So let's go over to the flower petals and see what else we have. Okay, we have the poppy. Remember who you wanted to be. Yes, don't stray off your path to your dreams, because you're already on it, Gemini, and stay on that path and don't let anything drag you away from it. And do this with peace and joy. And we have the lilac. The future is sometimes lost in the wanderings of yesterday. So yeah, some of you, I think, are worried about something that happened in the past and you're afraid that it's going to repeat itself, but not if you don't let it. And anger, I feel like anger is one of the things that causes resistance between you and love, and you and peaceful relationships, or the job that you want. I feel like your anger, and anger is okay. It's a normal, healthy human emotion, but let's not cling to it or use it as a crutch, whereas we think it protects us. Okay, let's work through the anger. Know that we're protected, we're protecting ourselves, and then opening our heart to these good things coming. And these good things are here now. Some of you are not open. We have Frisia. This will all be worthwhile. Yes, this inner spiritual work will all be worthwhile. So let's end this with a Wisdom of Tao Oracle card. By the way, I am starting a Patreon in a couple, well, probably a month to 6 weeks. Okay, so I'm working on building up some videos for Patreon if you'd like to become a member, and I will make an announcement when the time comes, and I will provide a link before. So if you would like to join or would like to think about it, keep that in mind, and I will keep you posted. Justice. Yep, justice will prevail. You also could be dealing with a Libra. Okay, we had some Libra energy pop up in this reading. So you could be dealing with a Libra, but not necessarily for everyone, of course. The universe executes a precise order of justice. Karmic debt is being reconciled at this moment. The matter is no longer in your hands. Yes, see, you're protected. Whatever this is that made you unhappy, it's no longer in your hands. It's in God's hands, okay? Just don't put yourself in the line of fire. Take a deep breath and go through it. Work through it, okay? It's all about opening your heart. Thank you so much for being here, Gemini. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again soon.